Welcome inside Tinchattin. With me is Mike Cousins, the voice of the Tin Caps. Let's just dive into it. One thing I want to talk about, this Tin Caps defense. I saw a stat that they're either tied in the league with the most double plays or they might be ahead by now. So just talk about what you've seen, up in the booth, broadcasting games from this defense.
Well, in addition to what I've seen from up in the booth is talking to the guys who are out on the field, especially the two middle infielders that have played second and short the most this season. At shortstop, you have Stephen Carmen, and at second base, Max Tissenbaum. They played so much together last year at Eugene that they have such a great chemistry together. They know what each other's timing is. They know where they want the ball delivered at second base when they want to try and turn a double play. Plus, they're both really quick, and they don't let a lot of in-between balls get past them. So that's really helped the Tin Caps get off to a good start, let the pitchers not worry about ground balls on the infield.
Absolutely. Now, another big thing for this Tin Caps team is this ballpark, Parkview Field. I think it's their 7-1 in the field right now tonight, hoping to get that 8th win. So why are they so excellent in their house?
It's really been interesting because last year, and Jose Valentin made a point of talking about this, was that they didn't really defend their home field very well, but they've played here. Maybe it's just they felt comfortable, and from day one, guys were really happy to be here, understanding that this is one of the greatest places to play in minor league baseball. I don't know if it's just a boost of adrenaline they get from being here in front of a bigger crowd in the early season, or that they like it so much. I don't know what it is, but certainly it's nice to be able to defend your home turf like that, and hopefully they can go 8-1.
Now, someone who's also been defending a lot, Joe Ross, defending himself, picking up his 3rd win of the season. I don't know what his ERA is, but I know it's tiny. He's been doing excellent. So just talk a little bit about, him this season, just rocking it.
It's been such a different year for him compared to last year because he didn't have a win in 6 starts, injured his shoulder on May 10th, and never ended up back on the Fort Wayne roster for the end of the season. Now, he was 18 last year, 19 years old this year, but it seems like he's probably 22 or 23. The progressions that he's made individually off the field and on the field are really big. He's a lot more confident with his slider, which is his go-to pitch, his fastball. He's a much more mature person on and off the field, and that showed in his results.
So he's 22, 23 in baseball years, not in human years.
Well, in the locker room, too, because he carries himself so differently. I mean, talking to the pitching coordinator for the Padres, Mike Cather, last week in South Bend, he said after he threw his first bullpen in spring training, everybody just kind of took a step back and said, wow, this is a different guy.
Wow, that's good to know. All right, and another guy I want to talk about lastly is Dane Phillips. He's rocking it at bat. 375 average, so what's been working for him to get the bat swinging so well?
Well, he's hitting the cleanup spot, left-handed hitter as a catcher. He obviously sees the strike zone well, being behind the plate half the time. But he's not hitting a lot of home runs, just getting a lot of good contact and driving into the gaps. He's also a very good base runner, so it's been a good start to the season for him, which has helped Fort Wayne to score a lot of runs. They're at home, they're scoring almost 6.5 runs a game with him in the cleanup spot. And, guys will tell you when they're hitting well, they just feel it and they don't think about it, and that's pretty much what he said to get off to his start this year.
Nice. All right. Well, thanks, Mike. All right, that's Tinchattin for this week. We'll catch you next week. But for now, we'll send it back to you, Randy.